Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel. We are very happy to see you here.
Yes, we are really glad to see you guys. Thank you for joining us.
I am Noor.
And I am Eman.
Today's topic is very important.
Exactly, Noor. Today we are going to talk about how to control yourself in Ramadan, like controlling anger, bad habits, and desires. And we will also talk about how to learn from Ramadan and how to spend Ramadan in a practical way.
That sounds amazing. So, firstly, Eman, I want to ask you, how do you spend your Ramadan?
I try to spend my Ramadan in a balanced way. I fast, I read the Quran daily, I pray 5 times a day, and I also try to pray Taraweeh at night.
That's wonderful. Do you make a schedule?
Yes, I do. Without a schedule, Ramadan can pass very quickly, so I plan my day. After suhoor and fajr prayer, I read a few pages of the Quran. During the day, I avoid wasting time and try to do useful things.
That's very practical. I think planning is very important in Ramadan.
Yes, because Ramadan is like a special guest. It comes only once a year. We should not waste it.
Now, let's talk about self-control. How do you control your anger during fasting?
Honestly, it is not always easy. When we are hungry and tired, we feel irritated. But I remind myself that Ramadan is a month of patience.
What do you do when you feel angry?
First, I stay quiet. I don't react immediately. Second, I take a deep breath. Third, I make dua in my heart and ask Allah to give me patience.
That's a very mature way. Sometimes I also change my place. If I feel angry, I go to another room or wash my face.
That really helps. Islam teaches us that the strong person is not the one who wins fights, but the one who controls anger.
Yes, that's true strength. Now, what about bad habits, like using the phone too much, gossiping, or wasting time?
Ramadan is the best time to reduce bad habits. I try to limit my screen time. Instead of scrolling social media, I listen to Quran or Islamic lectures.
That's a good idea. I also try to avoid gossip, because fasting is not only about the stomach, it's also about the tongue.
Exactly. If we fast but still lie, backbite, or hurt others, then we are missing the real purpose of Ramadan.
So, how can we learn from Ramadan?
Ramadan teaches us patience, discipline, gratitude, and empathy. When we feel hungry, we understand how poor people feel every day.
That's very deep. It increases kindness.
Yes, Ramadan is like a training month. If we build good habits in 30 days, we can continue them after Ramadan too.
So, Ramadan is not just about 1 month, it is about changing our whole year.
Exactly.
Now I want to ask you something personal. How do you prepare for Ramadan?
Before Ramadan starts, I try to set goals. For example, how many times I want to complete the Quran, how much charity I want to give, and which bad habit I want to stop.
That's very inspiring. Preparation makes Ramadan more meaningful. Now, let's talk about childhood. Did you fast when you were a child?
Yes, I remember my first fast. I was very small and very excited.
Did you fast the whole day?
Not always. Sometimes my mother told me to keep a half fast.
Half fast? What is that?
It means fasting until noon only. My mother would say, "Okay, you are still a child, so you can break your fast at lunchtime."
That's so cute. I also did half fasting. I used to feel so proud.
Yes, and we used to count how many fasts we completed. It felt like a big achievement.
And when it was time for iftar, we were so excited.
Yes, waiting for the Adhan felt very long when we were children.
What did you learn from Ramadan in childhood?
I learned patience and gratitude. Even as a child, I understood that fasting is special. It made me feel closer to Allah.
That's beautiful. Childhood Ramadan memories are very emotional. Let's give some practical tips to our viewers. How should they spend Ramadan properly?
Here are some simple tips. Make a daily schedule, read at least a few pages of Quran every day, pray on time, avoid arguments, help your family at home, Give charity, even if it is small.
That's very helpful. I would add one more. Forgive others and clean your heart.
Yes, forgiveness brings peace.
So today we talked about how to control anger in Ramadan, how to reduce bad habits, how to learn from Ramadan, how to prepare for Ramadan, and our childhood fasting memories.
Ramadan is not just about staying hungry. It is about improving our character and becoming a better person.
If we control ourselves in Ramadan, we can control ourselves the whole year.
And remember, Ramadan is a gift. Don't let it pass without change.
If you enjoyed this conversation, subscribe to our channel, NB English Learning.
See you in the next video.
Allah Hafiz.
Bye.